Hi, hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Monday Night Raw, or Lonely Night Raw. I, Michael Cole, Trini Kwan here, and Wade Barrett. And today on Monday Night Raw, or Lonely Night Raw, we're going to see Skeletor from He-Man, Overlings of the World, take on, today we're going to see Jed Jaguar, and he's going to be taking on, today we're going to see Jed Jaguar, and he's going to be taking on Killian Cross, someone we haven't seen in some time here in the Toy Wrestling the Toy Wrestling Gathering, Michael Cole said. Sorry for clearing my throat, but sadly that happens. You got that right, Trini Kwan says. We're going to see Killian Cross here today on Monday Night Raw, or Lonely Night Raw, Michael Cole. And Killian Cross, who has been in WWE for the 2nd time, it's towards the end of 2022 YL though. And we haven't seen him since then. No, we really haven't seen him lately, Wade Barrett said. Everyone knows about Killian Cross's first run in WWE 2020 YL to 2021 YL, what he did on NXT, then going to Raw, then being fired, then coming back for his 2nd run in 2022 YL, being put on SmackDown, and that really seems to be about it. Do they really have anything for him? Wade Barrett says, your guess is good as mine. Well, don't forget, Michael Cole said, Killian Cross is a former 2-time WWE NXT light heavyweight, 2-time WWE NXT heavyweight fighter. And he had that going for him. He spent some time in IW and MLW. Maybe he's in the NWA. Well, I'm Jed Jaguar. And I know what some of you folks are thinking. You're thinking, Jed Jaguar, why would you be in the Toy Wrestling Gathering? I mean, you only showed up in one Godzilla film, Godzilla Fight Megalon, and you haven't showed up any more since then. And there's a cross jacket, the cross coat, the cross jacket, or the round jacket, or the round coat. Killian Cross's hold that he's done to folks, and he's won matches, and he's only lost some handful of matches in his whole time. He's beating up on Jed Jaguar, Michael Cole says. Once again, Killian Cross is being a heel, being a bully, being a creep, Trini Kwan said. We all know that never shifted. We all know the former 2-time WWE NXT heavyweight fighter, has never shifted his stand or his mindset. Even if he went from NXT to Raw or to SmackDown. Well, Wade Barrett said, Trini Kwan said, he's a bad man. Well, Wade Barrett said, I like what he's doing to Jed Jaguar. I like that. He's squeezing him out. And need be, we might get an answer. Everyone wants to know where I am. Well, I've been gone for months. Alright? I can't speak to where I am in WWE if they have something for me to work with or not. But I just took out Jed Jaguar. What kind of name is that? And I can't speak for it, but here today, I'm going to start something with him. And we all know he's probably, Jaguar probably he probably got way old offshoot of Windows. Well, who cares? I just put him out. And I had fun doing it. Shit. So at the end of the day, I had fun taking him out. And I'll probably take anyone else out, that gets in my that gets in my way. Killian Cross wants to let everyone know that sooner or later he was called Killer Cross before that. Killian Killer, what's the unlikeness? But he's already put out Chad Jaguar, and that'll be the start of his many beatings, said Scar the Dove, or Scarlet Potox. Alright, Astronema says, you've been gone for sundriest months, and then you come back, Killian Cross, or Killer Cross, whatever you want to call yourself, only to be a bully, only to pick on Jaguar. How sad. So the way I look at it is that if you want a match here today, I'll give you it. But I think that you want to be on the show, you want a match, you want to fight, but beating up someone from behind makes you a weakling in my book. Oh, so the great Astronema, Elderling of Darkness, first Wicker of the 4-1 Bonds of Evil, is going to tell me that I'm a weakling. Well, that's coming from you. And I haven't forgotten, Ecliptor, about our old fight we had back in the day, last year, or a year before that, and then you beat me, and I haven't gotten over it. Well, let me see, Ecliptor says, if I can make everything right. Well, Killian Cross, you need to get over yourself. You're a weakling for striking Chad Jaguar from behind. Alright? And you don't want this fight, since I did beat you before. Ecliptor goes, you're right, Astronema says. You want to have a match? Well, I'll give it to you, but only if Chad Jaguar can go. If he cannot wrestle, he cannot fight, then the match is off. Oh, Astronema, the match is on. I'm going to take out Killer Cross or Killian Cross or whatever he calls himself. So get a Fight Lord out here. I'm going to have this match. Alright, even though it goes against my greater dooming here. Today, we're going to have Chad Jaguar fight Killian Cross here today on Monday Night Raw, or Alone Night Raw, Astronema goes. Well, we just heard from Astronema. It seems that Astronema has made the match with Chad Jaguar and Killian Cross, also known as Killer Cross, outside of WWE. And there's Scar the Dove, or Scarlet Potox. And we all know, now we got the Fight Lord in the ring now. Ding ding ding. Well, Michael Cole says, oh, Killian Cross just took down Chad Jaguar. And a close take and a body slam and a drop kick. Yeah, Michael Cole says, he's nothing more than a bully, Michael Cole says. You got that right, Trini Kwan said. I have dealt with bullies in my whole life. I had 2 former bullies when I used to go to Angel Grove High, learn, from between 93 YL till between 94 YL. Their names was Farkas Bachweiler and Eugene Skolovich. Yeah, well, he as a bully, as a bully, Wade Barrett said, oh, Killian Cross, would probably make bullies like Biff, Hoxamono, and Balkan Skull, and Cordelia Chase, he could teach them about bullying. You know, Wade Barrett says. He's a greater bully than all those other ones out there. And kill it and all those out there, Trini Kwan. Well, Wade Barrett, you seem to like bullies so much, Trini Kwan says. I guess because you were a bully yourself once. That's why you like bullies so much. Trini Kwan says. Well, I never shifted the way I was, Wade Barrett said. I was a heel my first run in WWE. I'm a heel my 2nd run in WWE. So at the end of the day, Wade Barrett said, I never shifted the way I was. I never said I was a goody two-shoe. Wade Barrett says. First off, Michael Cole says, I never really understood why someone would say someone's a goody two-shoes. You know, like putting them down for being kind or loving or caring, Michael Cole says. And Wade Barrett right now, you should be ashamed of yourself for being a bully or a heel. But anyway, Michael Cole says, we also have Jaguar, who had the upper hand until Killian Cross just nailed him from behind with a hit to a fist to a hand to the back of the head. And now he's putting him in the round jacket or the round coat. And now Jaguar, one of the followers of the 4-1 Bonds of Good, is going to lose to Killian Cross here today on Monday Night Raw or Monday Night Raw, Michael Cole says. Ding, ding, ding. Looks like sadly it happened, Trini Kwan said. It looks like Killian Cross has beat Jaguar here today on a Monday Night Raw. It's a sad happening. A sad showing, Trini Kwan says, that happened here today. Here is your winner, Killian Cross. Killian Cross has beat Jaguar here today on a Monday Night Raw. He started out the show by beating him up, Michael Cole says, with no ground sacred why to it. He just showed up and beat up on Jaguar, Michael Cole says. He didn't have no ground sacred why for doing it, Trini Kwan said. You know, like most bullies, they got some ground sacred why for their bullying someone else. And what's his ground sacred why for, Trini Kwan says? I don't know, Wade Barrett says. I don't know, Michael and Trini, what his ground sacred why for bullying or going after Jaguar is, but I liked it. I thought he was a great bully, a great heel, a great creep. Well, speaking of that, we're going to have Jonathan Coachman now talk with him. Jonathan Coachman talk with him. Alright, I'm going to talk with Killian Cross here today on a Monday Night Raw. Killian Cross, a lot of folks out there want to know, why did you go after Jaguar? What did he do to you that would give you the right to go after him like that? He was in the wrong stead in the wrong time, Jonathan Coachman. That's why I went after him. I did what I had to do. I had to make a name for myself. I hadn't been on the show in some time. So I thought, how about go after this one-off WWE, this one-off Toho self. Yeah, Jaguar, who's only in one Godzilla film, but then Bandai gotta make a toy, Playmates have to make a toy, so I took him out. So in other words, you just took him out because you want to get yourself over. Yeah, that's why I did it for, Jonathan Coachman. I did it because I want to get myself over. At the end of the day, Killian Cross does what he wants to do, Jonathan Coachman, when he wants to do it. You see, Chad Jaguar is in the wrong time and the wrong stead. And so my husband, Killian Cross, formerly Killer Cross, is going to do what he has to do to get over and become the most evilest heel or warlord, I like that, or overlord, in the toy wrestling gathering. And if he got to take out a Toho self, Chad Jaguar, then so be it. Well, that's my talk with Killian Cross and Scarta Dove, or Scarta Potox. Back to you, Michael Cole. Well, thank you, Jonathan Coachman, for talking of Killian Cross and Scarta Dove, or Scarta Potox, here today on Alone Tonight Raw. I, Michael Cole, Trini Kwan, Wade Barrett. We hope you like Monday Night Raw or Alone Night Raw, and we'll see you tomorrow for NXT.